Question 1. What should you do when you see a keep left sign while driving on a multi-lane highway? A. Move to the left lane and continue driving. B. Keep to the right as it indicates an upcoming left exit. C. Stop and check for oncoming traffic from the left. Answer. A. Move to the left lane and continue driving. A keep left sign on a highway typically indicates that you should stay in the left lanes, possibly due to an obstruction or exit on the right. Question 2. How should a driver respond to a yield ahead sign when approaching a busy intersection? A. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. B. Prepare to stop and yield the right of way to cross traffic or pedestrians. C. Ignore the sign if no traffic is visible. Answer. B. Prepare to stop and yield the right of way to cross traffic or pedestrians. A yield ahead sign indicates that you must be ready to yield, ensuring you do not interfere with the flow of other traffic. Question 3. What actions are required when encountering a flagman ahead sign on a construction site? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Stop immediately and wait for instructions. C. Slow down and be prepared to follow directions from the flagman. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to follow directions from the flagman. This sign warns of upcoming road work and the presence of a flagman directing traffic. Question 4. Describe the procedure for entering a carpool lane when you see a carpool lane entrance sign. A. Merge into the carpool lane immediately if you meet the occupancy requirements. B. Use the carpool lane regardless of the number of passengers to avoid congestion. C. Wait for a designated entry point before merging. Answer. A. Merge into the carpool lane immediately if you meet the occupancy requirements. This sign indicates the beginning of a carpool lane where drivers must meet specific passenger counts to enter. Question 5. On a mountain road with a yield to uphill traffic sign, who has the right of way when two vehicles meet? A. The vehicle moving uphill. B. The vehicle that is larger. C. Both vehicles should stop and negotiate the passage. Answer. A. The vehicle moving uphill. On mountain roads, the vehicle moving uphill has the right of way due to the difficulty of regaining momentum after stopping. Question 6. What are the considerations for making a left turn at an intersection with a keep left sign? A. Turn left at any time, since the sign indicates all traffic must keep left. B. Ensure you are in the correct lane and yield to oncoming traffic before turning. C. Ignore the sign if making a left turn. Answer. B. Ensure you are in the correct lane and yield to oncoming traffic before turning. The keep left sign may indicate lane usage rules that affect turning. Question 7. How should a driver react to an upcoming yield ahead sign when traffic is heavy? A. Maintain normal speed as traffic congestion will slow down vehicles anyway. B. Be prepared to stop or slow down as necessary to yield to other drivers or pedestrians. C. Use an alternative route to avoid yielding. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop or slow down as necessary to yield to other drivers or pedestrians. Even in heavy traffic, you must be ready to yield to ensure safety and compliance with road signs. Question 8. What safety precautions must be taken when passing a flagman ahead sign during night driving? A. Turn on high beams to see the flagman from a distance. B. Reduce speed and be alert for sudden stops or direction changes. C. Continue at the same speed but watch for workers. Answer. B. Reduce speed and be alert for sudden stops or direction changes. At night, visibility is reduced, making it crucial to approach areas with a flagman cautiously. Question 9. If you are driving alone, what must you verify before using a lane marked by a carpool lane entrance sign? A. That the vehicle is equipped with a hybrid or electric engine. B. The minimum number of passengers required for the carpool lane. C. If the lane is currently active during your time of travel. Answer. B. The minimum number of passengers required for the carpool lane. Verify that you meet the carpool requirements before entering to avoid fines. Question 10. What is the proper driving etiquette when encountering a yield to uphill traffic sign during inclement weather? A. Yield to uphill traffic only if they are already in the roadway. B. Proceed without yielding as visibility might be reduced. C. Always yield to uphill traffic, especially in poor weather conditions. Answer: C. Always yield to uphill traffic, especially in poor weather conditions. Poor visibility and road conditions make it even more important to adhere to yield signs to prevent accidents. Question 11. What does a keep left sign imply about upcoming road conditions or traffic flow? A. There may be an obstruction or diversion on the right side of the road. B. Traffic is allowed to pass on both sides. C. The sign is informational and does not indicate any specific action. Answer: A. There may be an obstruction or diversion on the right side of the road. Keep left signs are used to guide traffic safely around potential hazards or through construction zones. Question 12. How should a driver prepare for a yield ahead sign when approaching a blind curve? A. Accelerate to pass the curve quickly. B. Maintain speed and yield only if traffic is seen. C. Slow down and be ready to yield to oncoming traffic that may not yet be visible. Answer: C. Slow down and be ready to yield to oncoming traffic that may not yet be visible. Blind curves require extra caution, especially when a yield is expected. Question 13. What is the expected behavior of drivers when they see a flagman ahead sign and the flagman is directing traffic to stop? A. Stop as instructed and wait for further directions. B. Slow down but proceed if no work seems to be happening. C. Acknowledge the flagman but continue at a cautious speed. Answer: A. Stop as instructed and wait for further directions. It is crucial to follow a flagman's instructions precisely for the safety of all road users and workers. Question 14. What are the penalties for incorrectly using a carpool lane that starts with a carpool lane entrance sign? A. A warning for the first offense. B. Fines and possible points on your driving record. C. Mandatory traffic school attendance. Answer: B. Fines and possible points on your driving record. Misuse of carpool lanes can lead to significant penalties, including fines and points, which are meant to deter improper use. Question 15. Under what circumstances should a driver give way to uphill traffic when no yield to uphill traffic sign is present? A. When the uphill driver is in a larger vehicle. B. When the road is too narrow for both vehicles to pass safely. C. Always, as uphill vehicles have the right of way. Answer: B. When the road is too narrow for both vehicles to pass safely. Even without a sign, common courtesy and safety dictate yielding to uphill traffic on narrow roads to allow them to maintain momentum. Question 16. When approaching a keep left sign, what lane changes might be necessary? A. Shift to the left lane if not already there. B. Stay in the current lane as the sign is only advisory. C. Move to the right lane to allow faster traffic to pass. Answer: A. Shift to the left lane if not already there. The keep left sign typically requires drivers to move to or remain in left lanes, possibly due to right side hazards or traffic routing. Question 17. What factors should influence a driver's decision-making when approaching a yield ahead sign in wet weather conditions? A. The type of vehicles behind them. B. Road conditions, visibility, and traffic flow. C. Time of day and the presence of pedestrians. Answer: B. Road conditions, visibility, and traffic flow. These factors are critical in determining how to safely yield, as wet weather can significantly affect driving conditions. Question 18. How should drivers adjust their speed when approaching a work zone with a flagman ahead sign? A. Maintain the speed limit as work zones are well marked. B. Increase speed to clear the zone quicker and reduce congestion. C. Reduce speed and follow any temporary speed limits. Answer: C. Reduce speed and follow any temporary speed limits. Work zones require reduced speeds for the safety of both workers and drivers, and these areas often have reduced speed limits enforced. Question 19. What specific rules apply to carpool lanes that begin with a carpool lane entrance sign during off-peak hours? A. The carpool rules are lifted and any vehicle can use the lane. B. Carpool rules still apply at all times unless signs indicate otherwise. C. Only electric vehicles can use the carpool lanes during off-peak hours. Answer: B. Carpool rules still apply at all times unless signs indicate otherwise. It's important to follow posted guidelines, as carpool regulations can vary by location and time. Question 20. How does the presence of a yield to uphill traffic sign affect downhill drivers during peak traffic times? A. Downhill drivers should always yield, regardless of traffic conditions. B. Yield only if uphill traffic is visible. C. Ignore the sign during peak times due to increased traffic volume. Answer: A. Downhill drivers should always yield, regardless of traffic conditions. Uphill traffic generally has the right of way, because it is more difficult for these vehicles to regain momentum if stopped. Question 21. If there is a keep left sign due to road work ahead, what additional precautions should be taken? A. Speed up to quickly pass the road work area. B. Maintain normal speed but watch for workers and equipment. C. Reduce speed and be prepared for sudden changes in traffic flow. Answer: C. Reduce speed and be prepared for sudden changes in traffic flow. When approaching road work, it's important to slow down and be alert for workers, shifting lanes, and equipment on the road. Question 22. Describe how to correctly yield at a roundabout with a yield ahead sign. A. Enter the roundabout at normal speed as the sign only suggests caution. B. Stop completely before entering the roundabout and then proceed. C. Slow down, check for traffic in the roundabout, and yield to vehicles already circulating. Answer: C. Slow down, check for traffic in the roundabout, and yield to vehicles already circulating. The yield sign before a roundabout instructs drivers to give right-of-way to traffic within the roundabout. Question 23. What should a driver do if the flagman is not visible after passing a flagman ahead sign? A. Continue with the same speed, assuming the sign was placed in error. B. Proceed cautiously, looking out for the flagman or other instructions. C. Stop and wait for the flagman to appear. Answer: B. Proceed cautiously, looking out for the flagman or other instructions. If the flagman isn't immediately visible, proceed with extra caution until you can clearly see how to safely navigate through the area. Question 24. Can a vehicle with a hybrid engine use a carpool lane marked by a carpool lane entrance sign without any passengers? A. Yes. Hybrid vehicles are always allowed in carpool lanes. B. No. Hybrid vehicles still need the required number of passengers unless otherwise stated. C. Yes, but only during off-peak hours. Answer: B. No. Hybrid vehicles still need the required number of passengers unless otherwise stated. Hybrid vehicles generally follow the same carpool rules as other vehicles unless exemptions are specifically indicated. Question 25. What driving adjustments are necessary when a yield to uphill traffic sign is placed on a narrow mountain pass? A. Drive aggressively to maintain momentum. B. Pull over and let uphill traffic pass if the road is too narrow for both. C. Ignore the sign if no uphill traffic is visible. Answer: B. Pull over and let uphill traffic pass if the road is too narrow for both. Yielding to uphill traffic on narrow mountain passes is crucial for safety and to allow uphill vehicles to maintain momentum. Question 26. How should a driver interpret a keep left sign when there are multiple turn lanes? A. Choose any lane as long as it's to the left of the center. B. Always use the farthest left lane. C. Understand the sign as indicating a division or median ahead and prepare accordingly. Answer C. Understand the sign as indicating a division or median ahead and prepare accordingly. A keep left sign often signifies road divisions, and drivers should be prepared to stay left appropriately. Question 27. What immediate actions should a driver take upon seeing a yield ahead sign while towing a trailer? A. Continue at the current speed as trailers have right of way. B. Increase distance from other vehicles and be ready to stop or yield. C. Brake sharply when nearing the yield point. Answer B. Increase distance from other vehicles and be ready to stop or yield. Towing a trailer requires more distance to stop safely, so extra caution is necessary when approaching a yield. Question 28. What should a driver do if they see workers but no flagman after a flagman ahead sign? A. Continue driving normally as no flagman means no need to stop. B. Proceed with caution and be prepared to stop or follow worker signals. C. Speed past the area to minimize risk to workers. Answer B. Proceed with caution and be prepared to stop or follow worker signals. Even if no flagman is visible, the presence of workers requires reduced speed and readiness to adhere to any sudden directions. Question 29. Describe the correct way to merge into a carpool lane after passing a carpool lane entrance sign. A. Signal early, check for safe merging space, and merge smoothly. B. Merge immediately regardless of traffic to assert lane usage. C. Wait for other vehicles to yield before merging. Answer A. Signal early, check for safe merging space, and merge smoothly. Proper merging into a carpool lane involves signaling intentions, checking for ample space, and blending smoothly into traffic to avoid disruptions. Question 30. How should a driver handle situations where visibility is low and there is a yield to uphill traffic sign? A. Keep speed high to ensure visibility to uphill traffic. B. Slow down and use headlights, yielding to any detected uphill traffic. C. Yield only if uphill traffic is clearly visible. Answer B. Slow down and use headlights, yielding to any detected uphill traffic. In low visibility, it's important to be even more cautious and yield to uphill traffic, ensuring safety for all road users. Question 31. In what situations might a keep left sign be temporarily erected, and how should drivers respond? A. During permanent road changes, responding by permanently changing driving habits. B. For temporary road conditions like construction, responding by adhering to the sign only while it is displayed. C. Only in error. Such signs are not used temporarily. Answer B. For temporary road conditions like construction, responding by adhering to the sign only while it is displayed. Temporary keep left signs are common in construction zones to safely guide traffic past hazards or active work areas. Question 32. How does a yield ahead sign affect your speed and positioning when approaching a highway off-ramp? A. No effect. Maintain highway speeds until the off-ramp. B. Begin to reduce speed and position the vehicle for potential yielding at the off-ramp. C. Increase speed to merge with ramp traffic swiftly. Answer B. Begin to reduce speed and position the vehicle for potential yielding at the off-ramp. Anticipating the need to yield, drivers should slow down and prepare to adjust based on ramp traffic. Question 33. What is the correct response when a flagman ahead sign is displayed but the flagman signals you to proceed? A. Proceed with caution at a slow speed. B. Disregard the flagman and stop until the sign is removed. C. Accelerate quickly to clear the area. Answer A. Proceed with caution at a slow speed. Always follow the flagman's directions, proceeding cautiously even if the sign suggests otherwise. Question 34. What are the requirements for electric vehicles regarding lanes marked by a carpool lane entrance sign? A. Electric vehicles are exempt from carpool lane rules. B. Electric vehicles can use carpool lanes at any time, regardless of passenger count. C. Electric vehicles must adhere to the same carpool rules as other vehicles, unless otherwise stated by local laws. Answer. C. Electric vehicles must adhere to the same carpool rules as other vehicles, unless otherwise stated by local laws. Some regions may allow exceptions, but typically electric vehicles follow standard carpool regulations. Question 35. What precautions should a driver take when descending a steep hill with a yield to uphill traffic sign posted? A. Increase speed to maintain control. B. Use a low gear and maintain a cautious speed, yielding to uphill traffic. C. Ignore the sign since downhill traffic has the right of way. Answer. B. Use a low gear and maintain a cautious speed, yielding to uphill traffic. It's important to control speed and be prepared to yield to maintain safety on steep inclines.